NBA players react to Kawhi Leonard's $28 million fraud scheme. The NBA world is rarely short on shocking headlines, but the recent revelations about Kawhi Leonard's alleged involvement in a $28 million fraud scheme have sent shockwaves across the league. While details of the situation continue to unfold, what has grabbed attention just as much as the accusations are the reactions from fellow players. From disbelief to disappointment, stars around the NBA have been quick to voice their thoughts on one of the most surprising off-court stories of the year. For years, Kawhi Leonard has been known as one of the league's most reserved superstars. Nicknamed the Fun Guy for his quiet personality and occasional dry humor, Leonard has built his career on efficiency, championship pedigree, and a reputation for staying out of drama. That's why the reports of a multimillion-dollar fraud scheme have come as such a shock. Players, analysts, and fans alike are struggling to reconcile Leonard's calm demeanor with such a high-stakes scandal. On social media, the first wave of reactions was pure disbelief. Several players openly questioned whether the story was even real. One Western Conference veteran tweeted, "No way Kawhi's name is even connected to something like this. Feels unreal." Others echoed the sentiment, suggesting that Leonard's track record and reputation made the allegations almost impossible to imagine. For many, the idea of Leonard being wrapped up in financial wrongdoing seemed completely out of character. Still, as more details emerged, the tone shifted. Some players expressed disappointment, not only in the situation itself but also in how damaging it could be to the league's image. With the NBA constantly trying to build trust and market its stars globally, any scandal of this magnitude raises questions about player responsibility and accountability. An Eastern Conference All-Star remarked in an interview, "We work too hard to represent this league the right way. Stuff like this, true or not, is a distraction nobody wants." The financial aspect of the scandal has also fueled strong reactions. $28 million is a staggering number, even in the context of NBA salaries. Players pointed out that such sums could fund community programs, player foundations, and grassroots basketball development. For many, the alleged misuse of funds stung because of how much good that money could have done elsewhere. "We're blessed with this platform and resources," one player commented. "Seeing that kind of money tied up in fraud is tough to swallow." Interestingly, a few voices took a more cautious stance, urging others not to rush to judgment. Given Leonard's history of keeping his circle small and avoiding unnecessary publicity, some players argued that the star forward could have been misled, manipulated, or misrepresented in the dealings. "Kawhi doesn't strike me as the type to run a scam," said a young guard. "If anything, he probably trusted the wrong people." This perspective highlights the broader issue of financial advisors, business partners, and external influences in athletes' lives, a recurring theme in professional sports. As the scandal develops, one of the biggest questions is how it will affect Kawhi's standing in the league. Will the NBA investigate? Could there be legal consequences or disciplinary action? Players admitted they were curious to see how both the Clippers organization and the league office would handle the situation. Some predicted swift action, while others believed the case would drag on before any concrete resolution was reached. Regardless of the outcome, the reactions from around the NBA underscore the larger-than-life impact of such news. When a two-time Finals MVP and one of the game's most respected players is linked to a massive fraud scheme, the ripple effects extend far beyond the headlines. Teammates, rivals, and fans all feel the weight of the situation, and the conversation becomes not just about one player but about the integrity of the league itself. For now, players continue to watch closely, sharing their thoughts in interviews and online while waiting for clarity. Whether Leonard is found culpable or proven innocent, the shockwaves from this story have already been felt across every locker room. In a league that thrives on both competition and character, the Kawhi Leonard fraud saga is a reminder that off-court decisions can be just as impactful as anything that happens on the hardwood.